Hey, greetings and salutations. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Gonna kick back here for a little bit and wait for people to come in. Always start a little early because notifications are slow going out. Always are. A little something different today. I found a pile of crafts. Not a lot, some. And yeah, it's all gonna go away if it doesn't sell tonight. Might put it in one great big lot and throw it out on eBay at auction and just let people go for it. Um, but a lot of the stuff I have belongs to my niece and myself. Um, I told her that anything that I sold of hers, I'd give her the money for. And that's what I got going on there. And like I said, it's a lot of crafts. I've got all different kinds of cards. I've got all different kinds of crafty things. I got some glue guns with the big pack of glue sticks that go in it. How you doing, Crystal? And just all kinds of stuff like that. I'll probably say this more than once. I'm just now getting around to putting everything in a box, and I'll be invoicing uh, I got to get it done before Friday. So if you get an invoice and you get paid at the beginning of the month, it should hit you about that time. So, yeah. So, yeah. Um, yeah, so I got all different kinds of things. Like I said, I even got some of the weird things from my my crafting days. I've showed people some of my crafting stuff before. My twisted stuff. I'll probably never get rid of it. It's sitting over here. But the whole reason I started selling on eBay is because I sold these on Etsy. Because D&D. So I could make I don't know about 20 of these in a day, and the next day I'd sell them off 5 for 20, and I was doing pretty good at that. I've done all kinds of things, like recycled bottle caps and made them radioactive drums and things like that, or zombie teddy bears, things like that. Just the weird stuff. This is to denote a kill on the game. Put a bunch of these down so you don't have a bunch of figures in the way while people are moving through on with their figures. You just lay one of these down. Just all different kinds of things. This is one of my favorites here. Dice tower. So put your dice up here and it rolls out down here. Things like that. Yeah, So I got all different kinds of monsters laying around that I made from scratch. I'll probably not get rid of those. I got castle walls and all different kinds of things. I was very had a lot of time on my hands. So, but yeah, I've got a lot of stuff's new in the package. Like these are magnets, religious in nature, and I've got Valentine's Day cards and birthday cards, and this is for the older generation, So, yep, that's what I got going on. And as always, I'm going to show off a really neat piece of history here in about another 5 minutes. 3 people watching. Let's see. I'm currently editing the Catt video. Some of my footage got lost or didn't record properly, so it's not going to be a great one. Or I might have to go back out there. I hope not, but um, I got a bunch of donations for them I could drop off if I did go back out there. So if you know of a cat or a dog charity around you, instead of donating your blankets and towels of and large cloth things of that nature, give it to them. They can always use it. I mean, they use it to line cages and to wrap up the animals that need to be wrapped up, and they could always use stuff like that. So instead of just giving it to Goodwill or which is anything but Goodwill, or Salvation Army or whatever charity you have around, consider donating to the animal shelters because they could use it. So yeah, I've got a bunch of blankets and big beach towels and stuff that I'm gonna give them because yeah, they could always use those kind of things. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as eBay is concerned, I've been doing okay. Uh, Not wonderful, but I've been doing okay. I've been selling a lot of postcards because I've been listing a lot of postcards. Uh, like I said, I'm moving as far as my eBay store is concerned, I'm moving it towards ephemera, which will be uh, postcards and letters and books and anything made of paper. That's what ephemera is. And I don't mean comic books; they don't count. Uh, Playing cards count, but I've pretty much gotten rid of most of my card collection because I used to collect those. Uh, I think I got a couple left. They're sitting up on eBay for an exorbitant amount of money. Um, yeah, so ephemera. It's easy to ship. I never get returns. Not that I really ever have, but it's not going to break in shipping. I always package pretty well with ephemera. Uh, if I ship out something like this, then I slap it between 2 pieces of stiff cardboard. If I have to, it'll be between two. You just make sure that the cardboard walls, if you look, it's got holes in it. You want to crisscross those patterns so it doesn't bend in shipment, and then put it in a plastic. They're called suffocation bags. To prevent any weathering getting to it, and then ship it out. Now you ship them out in polys, and it usually goes out for less than 8 ounces or less, and that's cheap on the shipping. It's cheap shipping for the customer, cheap shipping for you. Everybody's happy, and yeah. So I'm gonna show this little piece of ephemera here. I like to show off. This is another historical document, definitely one to take note of. Uh, Here is the envelope. Yes, it's stained, but this is 1943. Look at those stamps. Special delivery, airmail. Those are pretty cool stamps. But what this is a letter to home from somebody in there. It's there. Try and hold it still. But yeah, that's from this Tuskegee. Boy, that's a tongue. Army Flying School. Somebody, it's similar to the Air Force. They're in Alabama, and it is officially letterheaded. It is 3 pieces of paper long. It's actually 6 pages, front and back, of all this writing. And guy, writing home about why he joined the service, and talking about his trials while in the air school. Uh, he says there's a war going on. It depends on Allied victory. He talks about a riot in Texas going on at this time. June 27th, 1943. Uh, complaining about one of the majors in his unit. But Tuskegee Airmen were a well-known. Uh, there is a historical thing. Tuskegee Airmen. It was an all-black unit, and they shot down more German things more than anybody else. So they're known. They're known for that. So Tuskegee Airmen are uh, in the history books. So let's see. I don't know if I'm going to have a show next Tuesday or not. I know I didn't have one last Tuesday. I just wasn't feeling good. Um, had a case of the blahs, and so I just didn't do one. And it was an off week for me. That's why I didn't get any of the shipping done. But I'm all set to start my shipping tonight and most of the day tomorrow. And hopefully I can get everybody's out that wanted to go ahead and take care of their stuff. And those that wanted to wait until the beginning of the month, I'll send those out as soon as the first hits because, yep, because old Dave needs the money. um, yeah, so this is a pretty cool thing. This I'm not sure really what kind of a value to put on this. I have to read through it, and it's not very legible, not for these eyes. So I got to spend some time in trying to decipher the writing in it and figure out. I figured out that there's a riot going on in Texas, so he can't have his family come down to visit him, and I know he's complaining about a major in his unit. I read part of that, and I know he's working 6 days out of the 7, and it's really getting to him. And he talks about when he can come home, depending on an Allied victory, and things of that nature. It's a really neat thing, but a lot of it's hard to read, so I have to sit down and try and decipher all the content because that's going to affect the value. Uh, if he talks about things that are historical, like I didn't know anything about Texas riots going on at that time, so I'll have to look that up. And he doesn't make mention of his major, but if he's in there somewhere, I might be able to look that up, and then I could, and all that is how you determine what kind of price to put on this. If it's just a guy saying, "Hi, mom, send pie," something like that, something like that, 15, $20 maybe. Yeah, even something like that, Uh, but if he talks about other things that are historically documented, then the price increases, and that's how you determine how that stuff is worth. I often bring out some of my ephemera that's been sitting over here for a while. Stuff from the 1800s. I do have some pretty cool things over there, but then there's other things that are kind of, it doesn't matter that they're from the 1800s. Just because it's antique doesn't mean it's worth a lot of money. But, not everybody has access to these things that I do, so I price them reasonably. Um, like on Black Widow's show, I just sold a promissory note. Now it was really old, like 1816. Uh, but $15. Yeah, that's about what I charge on eBay for that. Um, and that's about the minimum that I would sell most of my stuff from the 1800s. There's other things, it depends on rarity, what it is, things of that nature. Uh, let's see, what the deed from Rhode Island, before it was a state. I think that was a giveaway. But if I were to put that up on eBay, it would have been a $25 piece. So, things of that nature. I have an indenture sitting over there, which is a promise to basically you signed you become a slave for the certain amount of time, and it talks about the guy's going to work for 3 years on this guy's place, do whatever the guy says, because you're signing your life away. But in exchange, he's going to get 6 chains of land, and I had to look up how long a chain was because nobody talks like that anymore, and things of that nature. And a document like that's about a $50 to $200 document, depending on what's in it. It's got the official seal and it's signed by a judge and all that other stuff. So those things. That's how you determine the value of these kinds of things. And condition is always there. That's always a thing when dealing with vintage and antiques. Condition. So yeah. Let's see, we are 16 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and start this show here in about another 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But yeah, this is a pretty cool piece of history here. This is not something I would sell on a show. By the way, please go check out Black Widow's show. I appear over there along with some other people, and we sell stuff. Everybody has their own little thing. You can find jewelry over there, perfumes, blankets, cups, knickknacks, and I just see all kinds of things. Black Widow's husband, he makes wooden crosses. They're pretty cool. It's just all kinds of things. Let me see here. I have it ready. Copy. Paste. That's her channel. Go check her out. I think there's only three weeks that we're selling this month because of Mother's Day. And then the month after is only 3 because of Father's Day, or I'm getting those reversed. I don't know. So, yeah, it's a good time. I have fun. We try not to spend more than I make there. So, please go check her out. Give her a sub. Come over and check us out. I'm always selling my ephemera type things over there, along with odds and ends, all the stuff you see in the background, pretty much. Yeah. See you. Without further ado, I am going to go ahead and start this show. 10th of May, we're all off. Okay. May. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, okay. So this Sunday we're on, and the following Sunday we're off. Yeah. But you come over there and sub, you can figure it out. All right. So off the bat, I'm going to start with a pack of 5 cards, Valentine Day cards. They are new. There are 5 of them. Here's what they are. I have 3 of this style. There you go. Just a bunch of penguins with a sparkly balloon on it. And then I have 2 of these in the package. And on this card, it says, "Have a cool Valentine's Day." And on this one, it says, "Happy Valentine's Day." Uh, well, they're brand new. Like I said, 5 cards with the envelopes. I do $4 for all of them. That's less than $1 a card. Good luck getting them cheaper than that at any store. So, if you're interested at all in Valentine's Day cards, uh, these would be great for kids. So, long story short, for the giraffe who's got a sparkly heart in its mouth and some sparkle spots and sparkle flowers there at the bottom. And then all the penguins are sparkly wings and a sparkly red heart. And they do have all their envelopes that come with them right here, nice and clean and white, unstained. They've been in the plastic for a while. If you're interested at all in that, these are going to be number 39. If you're watching this on replay, just put it in the comments below. I'd like number 39. I'll do my best to give everything a number. I'm not going to be able to do that to everything, but there you go. So if you're interested at all in the 5 brand new Valentine's Day cards, that's number 39 for $4. Let's see. I've been selling these a lot on eBay. I kept some out because I'm just tired of listing them. There we go. Okay, so here is a doll dress design. It is uncut. This one is Heidi. This is Heidi's dress from the musical, stage play. It's probably a book too, but and it fits a 12 to 13 inch, a 15 to 16 inch, a 17 to 18 inch. It has all the proper stuff on the back for, making any design you want. I'll do $3 on this. So, yeah. And it is uncut, as in it is. Oh, I lied. This one's cut. Well, it's all in there. I had to go through them all to make sure. But this is the Easy Sew pattern. I had one of these that was uncut, and I must have put that one on eBay. So this one is cut, but it's all in there. All the design patterns. Put them in here to see. It's already cut. So this is the vest front. And all the other pieces are in there. If you're interested at all in the doll dress design, that is what it's meant to look like, from Heidi. That'll be number 3, and that'll be $3. And by the way, I'm selling these for between let's see, I think the lowest price one I have is $8, and I have sold a couple for 20, but those are the rarer ones, and I don't have any of those out here, but I have been selling them. So they go between 8 and 15 typically, and I'll take like a $10 offer on eBay. And I've been selling a lot like that. So, okay. I have 2 of the following. They are sealed in their plastic. These are Faith Humor magnets. Yeah. Oh, well, Yeah, that's a little better. But now it's really dark in here. But yeah, they're just cardboard. You cut them out. They're magnets, they're weak magnets, but they're magnets nonetheless. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 30 of them in here. 33 of them. Uh, Good humor makes all things tolerable. I know God will not give me anything I can't handle. I just wish He didn't trust me so much. Uh, God put happiness not in the clouds, but along your path. A single sunbeam is enough to drive away many shadows. Let's see. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Feed your faith, and your doubts will starve to death. God cares about big things, small things, all things in between. Things of that nature. These are all together. I'll do. Oh, hmm. Hmm. I do $7 each for these. And they're all brand new. They're all in the plastic, sealed. I do have two of them. They are both the same. If you like these faith humor magnets, then let me know. Remember, there's nothing too big or too small to share with your heavenly Father. A problem not worth praying about is not worth worrying about. All right, having to pay for my taxes. Let's see. If you like the 18, yeah, okay. These are going to be 18. I do have two of them. If you want both of them, then let me know. Say both. If you just want one, let me know. Of course, I left the craft bag over there. I'm going to have to go get it. It's too dark there. Okay, and now for something completely different. As I've stated in the beginning, I used to make a lot of monsters and stuff because I played D&D and other games of that nature. And I had to go buy things to make things. Anyway, what I have here is Citadel's skulls. And it is exactly what it says. There were 100 in here, but I've used some. So it is not 100. But it's pretty close to that because I didn't use them all. I went ahead and primered these. They're all white because I primered them white. But yeah, those are all human skulls. Bunches of them. And these are a bunch of human skulls, and it looks maybe some demon skulls. Things of that nature. Who knows what some of this other stuff. Here's a cyclops skull. You see it's only got one eye. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, here's all kinds of different kinds of skulls. Maybe some orcs and ogres in there. Please don't ask me how I know. Well, we already know how I know. There are some just jawbones in there. And here we go. Some big ones. Some big monster skulls, and who knows what they came from. It's imagination time. You can, I used to put them on walls and decorate them, and because I made walls, I made maps and terrains that were three-dimensional, and because I had a lot of time, right? And my players love that kind of thing. Or if they had weapons, certain weapons, I would give them, and they liked those weapons. I would actually create those weapons and hand them to them because players love props. So yeah, so I imagine there's every bit of at least 80 in there because originally there were 100, I do believe. A lot of them are for Warhammer too. If matter of fact, they all say Warhammer. You can take a bunch and pile a bunch up on a disc, and you got like a pile of. Yeah, you can get pretty creative with it. I do $8 on all of it. If you're interested at all in the Citadel skulls, it is Warhammer. Um, let's see. There, it tells you how many of each kind you have in there. I mostly just use the human skulls. Um, there's jawbones in there, ogres, just ogre jawbones. Looks like there's a the big one is which is in there is the dragon skull. There's a one demon skull in there, one giant skull in there, all different kinds of things. So if this tickles your fancy, that's yeah. Well, I am creepy. Um, well, brain fart. That'll be number 19. If you like the skulls, all my all my stuff is good for 24 hours. So if you see this by 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, all my sales are gone. But you could always reach out to me with my email right there, which I think shows up over here in replay. Um, just reach out to me and say, hey, have you sold those things yet? And I'll let you know. And, you know, you can say, hey, I'd like those. And I'll probably go, okay. So, okay, next up on the list, I have more cards. These are birthday cards, different kinds. Here I've got two, and they all have their envelopes that go with them, the appropriate size. How does a 36C, a couple of old biddies there, become a 32 long? Happy birthday. Let's see. Take this rubber band off here. However you choose to celebrate your birthday, I'm down. I may need some help getting back up, but I'm here for you. There you go. It's a cute one. Does she look happy? She's got a bottle of wine, 3 tacos, and a birthday cake. I think she'll survive. That's cute. Got 2 of those. This says another birthday. Roll with it. 1, 2. I've got 2 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 birthday cards, $3. Brand new with their appropriate envelopes. 2 of them are a little larger. They got the bigger envelopes here with them. That's $4 for those. Did I say $4? Yeah, $4. That's good. 5 cards with their envelopes. Hello, Miss Patty Crane. How are you? I haven't forgotten about you. Let's see. That will be number 40 for $4 if you're interested. Put them underneath my skulls. Oh, I have still in the plastic. I don't know how many's in here. Quite a few. It says 36 of them in here. They're still in the plastic, so they've never been used. But this is what they are. Certificate of appreciation. And you can fill it in how you want. Give it to a child for, I don't know, doing great at t-ball, or you can get funny with it and send it to your friend. Thanks for being a jerk. Stuff like that. Whatever you choose, you can fill it in. I do $3 on all of them. There are 36. It is brand new, still in the plastic. So, so there you go. The certificate is presented to Big Bro in appreciation for the valuable contribution given to the world. Things of that nature. I appreciate all you ladies showing up for me. It does make me feel good inside. Not just mushy like mashed potatoes. Because I don't like runny mashed potatoes. Don't come at me with your runny mashed potatoes. The only reason mashed potatoes should be runny is because they're doused in butter. So, yeah. Nice of me to get off subject there. How did I go from selling stuff to mashed potatoes? If you'd like 36 blank certificates of appreciation, that will be number 41. Whee! Oh, Selena, besides all them birds, you got more furniture coming your way, and I'll look for a hutch. I thought I saw one, but I might have thrown it away since it was all broken and stuff. And before you say, "Oh," and trust me, it was shattered. Okay, I think this will probably be the last of the birthday cards I'm going to show you. This one's still in here. I have used some of these. But I'll show them to you. And it does have all the envelopes, of course. What's the point? Let's see. It looks like there's 2 of these. It says in dog beers. I've only had one. It says another birthday. Who's counting? Let's see. This one says drinks. Oh, no thanks, officer. I'm all set. Another year speeds by. That one's kind of funny. I've got 2 of those. Here's another doggy with flipping a pizza. And it says happy birthday with everything on top. I like this one. This one's me all over. Mom says, how do you like your eggs? The boy says, in a cake. That one's cute. It's your birthday. Have a cake and eat it too. Happy birthday. I've got 1 of those. I've got 2 of these. I don't dwell on my mistakes. I've got family for that. Make no mistake. Have a happy birthday. Isn't it neat? We have to tell the younger generation what she's talking into. To avoid falls at your age, install a bar in your shower. I like that one. That one's cute. Make a splash on your birthday. Happy birthday. And I have 2 of those. Plus all the envelopes that go with them. There might even looks like more than that. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do $8 for all of them. What did I do with the packaging? Here it is. It's in a good old plastic container. $8 for all the birthday cards, brand new with envelopes. If you're interested at all, I'll take $8 for those. That's number 42, the answer to the universe. And if you caught that, we're kindred. Okay, all the regular crafty stuff is over there, and I need to go over there and grab it. So, give me just a second, please. Oh my goodness. Let's see how much stuff he can knock over. Okay. Apparently I can knock it all over. So I haven't had much time to go through most of this. But I'm just going to start pulling it out and winging it. Like I said, a lot of this stuff belongs to my niece. I told her if I sold any of it that I'd give her the money for it so she can buy whatever. She usually buying rosin and stuff like that. She's a violinist. Okay, let's see. Well, they still got their. These are 12 by 12. And these couple here are kind of wrinkly, but they still serve their purpose. Is purple glitter, and I have a gold glitter, and then I do believe there's 2 in here, and it's still in its plastic. I don't know how many's in here. Yeah, so much for it being in its plastic. Yeah, there are 2 sheets in there. And this is that pattern. Kind of reminds me of fish scales almost. So, yeah. I know at, let's see, I'm pretty sure I got these at Michael's. With that, I'm going to add all these brushes here, still in the package. You got your wide brushes, you got your spongy brushes, and then you got your regular paint brushes with some of them for dabbing on. 25 different painting things in there. And with that, I'm also going to add these craft sticks. They're just sticks. I know you guys know this. You know, this is probably for, I don't know, food. But, you know, they're craft sticks, so you don't have to use them for that. And there's at least 10 in there. Let's see if I can find something else. One more thing to throw in there. Here we go. What we got here? Paracord, purple. A whole bunch of paracord, purple paracord to do whatever. It's a bit stringy, you know. It's paracord. Okay, so the paint brushes, the craft sticks, the paracord, and the 4 pieces of whatever, all of them together. I'll do $7 start on all of them. $7, buy it now. If anybody's interested. Like I said, 2 of these 12 by 12 sheets are new, still in the package, and the others are kind of wrinkly, but they're still glitter, and you probably wind up cutting it up anyway. Craft sticks, there's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, I think 12, 11 or 12 of these sticks in there. Paracord, which is 50 foot of, which is a lot. And the 25 paint brushes, still sealed in the package. $8, buy it now for all of this. If you're interested, there we go. That's going to be the number 43. I have no idea how I'm supposed to separate all this because I'm not prepared for that. Let's see if I can get them in here. No, of course not. All right, look, you just go up there and you go there. There, that works. Let's see. All right. Okay. With the scrapbook case, you get everything that's in it. Okay. There is tons of woodsies in there, all different kinds, all kinds of different sizes craft sticks, and you can see you got the round things in there, which I bet this one's mine. I bet this one is mine because I probably would have used those for bases for my characters. Let's see what we have in here because I have not looked. This very well could be Athena's. Here is fabric. Some light purple fabric. Can't have that in there. Here's a whole unopened package of craft sticks. 100 of them, it says. I've got a whole big old thing of cotton balls in here. And I'm just dropping stuff left and right. There's some square woodsies. There's some paint in here. I don't have any clue if it's any good or not. Well, it still shakes. What's this say? Grape taffy, acrylic paints. That's just trash. We don't need that in there. Still shakes up. Pale blue. Still shakes up. Light yellow. Still shakes up. Light pink. Like pink needs to be any lighter. Bunch of different pom-poms in here. Small ones. Oof. Yep, that's dry. There used to be tacky glue in it. Let's see. Some more cloth. An emery file. Probably for the woodsies. Oh, like I said, all different kinds of woodsies. There's pointy sticks and normal sticks and craft sticks of different sizes and lengths. Let's see what we got here. What's this? This is a holder for X-Acto blade. I hope I don't find any X-Acto blades in here the wrong way. What's in here? This is, wow, I got some X-Acto blades up in here. So there's an X-Acto blade with the blades. X-Acto blade with the blades. Pencil? Why not? So there's all different kinds of stuff. 2 different kinds of fabric in here. And yeah, just a lot of odds and ends. Plus you get this nifty carrying case as well. Oh, I don't know. I do $12 on all of it. I think the carrying case is worth that. I'm pretty sure you couldn't get one cheaper than that. It says scrapbook case by Recollections, 12 by 12, acid free. Handle for easy. It does have a handle. So, $12. You get the case, the scrapbooking case, all the innards, all the outers. $12. And that'll be number 31. Again, with nowhere to put it. We'll put it here, and that way I won't be able to find my headphones. Oh, let's see. Yep. Is this any good? Probably not. All right. I'm going to do everything in this bucket for one price. What's in the bucket? I have no clue. Let's find out. Oh, no, they busted out. Again, I got a bunch of craft sticks. It used to say 150. I seriously doubt there's that much in there now. I've got some jute. Here's some foam pieces. Some of them have the adhesive on the back. Some of them don't. Yeah, nope, that's dead. Ooh, still in the package. It says waxed linen. Still in the package. Facet beads. Should be great for any little tyke. Paintbrush. Here's says paddle wheel beads. Still in the box, some more paddle wheel beads of different colors. Okay, I got you, Patty Rose. I'll take the 2 sheets of magnets. Okay. I'll throw it in with your Coach purse, which I have yet to do anything with. Yeah, I got you. What was number 31? Oh, the big box. Okay. Let's see. Also in here is half a tube of E6000. God's glue. Because we all know it's true. I have no idea if these are any good. It does not appear so, so I'm just going to go ahead and X these out. Here's a little color it plastic thing with googly eyes. I guess an owl with a scarf on. Let's see. There's lots of cabochons in there of this size. Cabochon. There's googly eyes of all different sizes in here. I've got the ones, they look like they're about a quarter size, and then there's a bunch of small ones in here. I mean, there's a lot of them in here. I'm not going to pull them all out. Yep. Nope. That paint's no good. Couple Legos down there for some reason. Just said more cabochons. That one's been done. What's this? Yellow. Yeah, this one's partially painted snowman. Here's another paddle wheel beads, red. This one's still in the package. Just says sunburst. These would be great for anybody that does the crafting thing. Here's another one of those that's done, and another one. Just all kinds of things. More paintbrushes. Here's that bracelet. Like I said, a lot of carbuchons, a lot of googly eyes, a lot of craft sticks. There's some paint brushes in here. That one's still soft. That one's hard as a rock. I mean, I know how to bring them back, but eh. What the heck is this? Yep, that's what I'm looking at down here. Lots of carbuchons, the clear ones. Lots of eyeballs. Couple of Legos. These things, some painted, some not. And all this stuff along with a half a tube of E6000. And I can still squeeze it, so. Yeah. The paddle wheel beads. The clear ones. The red ones. The green facet beads. The waxed linen string. These things. They're just little tin things. There's that, and plus all this foam board, this jute, and because there's not enough craft sticks in the world, there's more of those. And I'm just, okay, look, the bag's gone, so, let's see if I can get these to lay down. And all the different foam, it is used, but some of them have the adhesive on the back. All this, $10. And I'll just try and ship it in that container. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. If I can, I will. It kind of looks like I can. Put something over the top of that. I don't have the lid, so. Any more magnets? I don't know. I don't know. I got to go through this crate of stuff. Patty Rose, I believe I have your information already. Let me catch up with things so I don't forget. What I do with my pencil. So here, pulling out pencils out of this other stuff, and I can't find my pencil. Always have 4 or 5 on hand because I lose them so easily. Talk about knowing yourself. Patty Rose, that's yours. And the magnets belong to Booba, B-Dubs. Just think, Black Widow, if you had a third channel, you'd be like BW3. Okay. This belongs to B-Dubs. What number for the last box? Oh, 18. How's that? Okay. We're going to keep this. This is mine. Oh. I worked, I used to work for Plaid. It was a temporary gig, but I worked there 8 years for a certain amount of time. And I got stuff before they released it. Most of the stuff is pretty common now. You got it, Patty Rose. It's all yours. I just put it up here on top of the box. I'm going to put more bundles together, so it's the quickest way to get through this. And I have more crafts yet. But... oh, my goodness. Okay. I kind of like this box. I might keep the box. Let's see what we have. I have no clue. There's a bunch of... all right, well, I'll include the plastic crate. It is it's got a handle on it and locking thingies on it, so everything you see in here, it says sun catchers. That's what's in there. Not all of them, because I pulled out 3 or 4 over there, but yeah, these are all unused. Here's all the string to string them up and make them ornaments. I can't guarantee any of this paint is still good, but it's still in the plastic. You know, just put a little bit of alcohol in them and they're fine usually, or water if it's acrylic base. Hot water, leave them overnight. Here's all the instructions. I believe this is the instructions. Yeah, and it shows pictures of what they should look like, but you know, it kind of kills creativity. And there's a bunch of sequin pins in there. Well, let's see if we can stuff this box. What do you say? Well, looky here. I got ribbon. It's black ribbon that has contour to it. It's unused. It says black number 1. 1/4 inch by 18 feet, 8 millimeter. Oh, what else we got in here? Up in here, up in here. Well, those are painty things. I'm going to throw in all these paint brushes here. The tips are in good condition, as in they don't look used. Well, a couple of them look used, but most of them look unused. Let's throw something else in. What do you say? Let's keep this party going. Here's a stamp. What's this stamp say? It says Happy Mother's Day. Well, how apropos. Let's see. Who is the maker? This is Hero Arts. I know some people care about who makes them. My goodness. I'm going to throw in this necklace. Okay, see ya, Selena. Yeah, okay. Because I know my niece, she makes her own jewelry, so she cannibalizes, the stuff like this. She makes her own bracelets and earrings and necklaces. So I'll throw that in there. Woo! And here's a whole bunch of cord. It appears to be gold and copper toned. A lot of beads in there. And that's not ribbon. That's just that thing. But it says bracelet wheel, so you can make bracelets apparently. So I'm going to throw that in here. And that fills it. It's a good thing it's got locking containers. $12 for the whole deal. All of it. And that'll be number 10. You get that and the case too. All that stuff that's in there. That's quite a bit. Stay, don't fall. Drinking my creamed coffee on ice. All right. Well, here's a grab bag of stuff. We've got, it appears to be 2 skeins of wire. Is it skeins or skeins? I'm pretty sure it's skeins of what it feels like cotton. This color. And this gorgeous blue thick cord. Also in here is this stuff, tulle, maybe? I don't know, it feels like netting almost. I think it's a tulle. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. For some reason, there's a whole bag of paper clips in there. Anybody need paper clips? Got a big old thing of burlap here. It's a big old thick roll. And this is wired cord. It is quite springy. Kind of like a slinky almost. And the last thing in this bag is a soft thimble. So you got the springy cord, a soft thimble. A lot of this, I can't tell you how much is in there. Bag of paper clips. For what, I don't know, but purple and mostly light blue tulle. And this nice and this is soft. I'll never be able to get it all back in the bag because that's how that works. It's from a Goodwill grab bag, it appears. And this stuff is not soft. Probably nylon. Okay, so 2 skeins, the tulle, the burlap, the bags and all that. Do $5 for this whole bag. Let's see, I can typically get these for like $2 each. So 2 for the burlap's not cheap. 2 for, yeah, $5 for the whole bag. That seems reasonable. Skein. Stain. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm not a crochet type person. Always look at it with awe and reverence, and always, oh, I got to learn that sometime. But I've been saying that forever, so we know where that goes. Okay, $5 for the whole bag. That's number 20. I can't get one skein in there. I think skein sounds right, honestly. Number 5, huh? What was number 5? I have no clue. What was number 5? Because I don't remember putting a number 5 out. There's a 3. There's a 39. 41. 19. 40. 42. Oh, okay. Confused me. Cracking Mary. Is it okay if I throw it in with hubbies? And just wait. He said wait till I think the 3rd to invoice him. Or if you want it different, I can send it separate. It's up to you. Whatever you want. I just had a pencil. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Cracking Mary. Yes, I have more. Getting pretty close to the bottom. I have full kits in here. Let's just pull one of these kits out. In the box. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't have all that stuff. I'll open it up and find out. But this says craft case. Unlimited hours of crafting. Great family activity. Makes a perfect gift. It's a pretty bag. To make it cheaper, I can take it out of the box for packaging sake, or I can leave it in the box. It's your choice. If you get it. It says contents 100 pieces of chenille stems. We'll have to see. 100 piece pom-poms, 150 piece foam stickers. Yeah, probably not. 15 piece foam shapes, 4 pieces yarn, 10 yards each, 4 piece corrugated sheets, 4 piece felt sheets, 50 pieces adhesive wiggly eyes, which you can never have enough wiggly eyes. 1 piece plastic needle. Foam beads, sequins, gemstones, and pony beads. So, I'm sure something has been taken out of here at some point. That's the lid. Okay. We seem to have all the foam numbers and stuff's in here. I'm afraid to tip this up. Sequins. Okay. So, bunch of foam numbers and, darn it, sequins and googly eyes in here. It does not appear any of the foam has been, and I don't know what to do with this stuff. Neither does anybody else. This is all felt. I see green, orange, yellow, a light green, and the blue, of course. Different yarn. I only see 4 pieces of round foam in here, but there's quite a few of the chenille sticks, pipe cleaners, and the sparkly pom-poms. Yeah, well, it's mostly all there. I'm pretty sure a lot of these square foam beads it doesn't look like it's full, so that probably got used a little bit. But there's more than enough stuff in here to keep somebody busy for a while. You don't know our cats. Yeah. You keep in mind, small kids get their hands on this. There are tiny pieces in it, so you will be cleaning them up. Golly, I don't know. Again, if you wind up purchasing this, if you want me to take stuff out of the box, it's fairly lightweight box, but it's a fairly large box, so it will affect shipping. Probably not by much, but yeah, I don't know. How about $8 for everything? $8, you get it all. And that'd be a number 2. Ta-da. It's an upside down number 2. Yes, Selena, we all know, yes. I may grow old, but I'll never grow up. Oh. What did I say? $8? Yeah, it seems fair. $8 for everything in there. Number 2. Really? I really need to clean up back here. I'll have... Oh, God, please don't fall out. This says... this is something by Crazy Art. Fashion bead bracelets. This appears to have not been opened because there's still plastic on it. No, wait. I could be wrong. Create cool spell and wear jewelry. Includes 800 beads. It is definitely missing something. Maybe. I think there should be like something else in there, but maybe not. I don't know. It's got all that. That's never been opened. I don't know. It's got the cord. It's got all that. It's got all that. 5 skeins of that. It says 5 skeins of embroidery floss, which is still in there, brand new. 1 skein of clear elastic cord, which is still in there. 146 round alphabet beads, which I'm not counting. 100 white square alphabet beads, which appear to be all right there. 52 metallic square beads, which appear to be there. Number 6 hashtag beads. I have no idea what those are. 10 square icon beads, which all appear to be there. Hmm. 80 iridescent beads, which are these pretty sparkly ones. And 1 plastic threader with instructions. And this appears to be the instructions. Huh. Well, it kind of looks like it's all there. If it's missing anything, I think it's just missing a spacer. But there's the instructions for everything. And here is all the beads in there. Look, I'll do $5 on all this if you want it. Get it out. Get it out of here. Most of the stuff you see here, I'm probably not going to donate. I'm probably going to sell it in a yard sale. Get rid of it. But there are metal square letters. There's some white square letters and some round letters. The multicolored ones, the cheapy crappy beads. The round sparkly iridescent beads. And then some purple tire-shaped beads, purples and oranges. And then, of course, all the cord. So, if you want all this, the price is right. Yeah. I bet there was just a big old square spacer in there to make this seem bigger than what it really is. Yeah, I do $5 on all of it. Woo! Ouch. Number 46, if you're interested in the beads bracelet maker thing. What do I have in the bag? Let's find out. I'm almost through this, and then we'll be done. Okay, this looks like a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff. All different kinds of things. Lots of stickers and crafty type things. Here's a bunch of stickers. Some foam stickers. Good grief. Some more stickers. Some more stickers. Some shiny ones. Definitely Valentine's Day. Here's some. I have no clue what that is. This one's still in the pack. It comes with 2 foam stickers, sparkly foam sticker things. 36 pieces, it says. Here's some more foam stickers. Some Valentine's Day gizmo card thingies, something you can paste and stuff. Hello, Valentine, you're so great. I'm not sure why foxes have anything to do with Valentine's, but there you go. Wood painting kit, still in the... There. Looks like a heart with a key lock. Bunch of stickers all loose in the bottom of this. More stickers. Some shiny stickers with foodstuffs and hearts on it. Love. My goodness, more stickers. The fox cards. Those are the ones I've been pulling out. Good grief. We got some more still in the package. Bunch of foam hearts here. Some more foam hearts. It says love on them. Ooh, these are pretty. Heart doilies still in the package. This is my niece's. Suncatcher kit. Valentine's, Be Mine, and the likes on there. Woo! More shiny foam stickers. There's a lot that are loose in the bag. I'm just gonna leave them in the bag. I'm just gonna take my word for it. Here's some more. And some more. Here's some big hearts in here. These are card hearts and corrugated hearts. Corrugated hearts. And some shiny Be Mines. That's what it says if you can't read it. And like I said, there's a bunch that are loose in here, and there's some more stickers. You know, more stickers in here. Okay, so this is the Valentine Day lot. All this stuff. Let's see what we got here. That's let's see. Say they were. This is nothing. I can probably throw that away. Oh, stickers and 3 of those. Hey, I just do $8 on all of it. I think that's a fair price for a bunch of the stuff still in the package and all those stickers. All those shiny. All these shiny stickers. The Valentine Day bag is number 50. If you're interested, for $8. And I'm running out of places. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. I'm almost done. I'm almost to the bottom. Well, what's this thing down here? Alright, so I'm going to make another bundle. This says washable markers. Haha. Let's see. Something appears to be done. It's in a folder. Yeah, there's some designs on here. Of course, you know, you can always print stuff off. Some trippy psychedelic ones. Here's one of fruit pie, and then one that got started. Along with, it says, compare to Crayola, so I bet they're Walmart or something. Washable marker, classic colors. I've got a bunch of these that I'll throw in. Fancy pipe cleaners. I've got a bunch of different kinds of beads. Fairly big bag. It looks like some of them have been started. But yeah, just a big old bag of beads. What they call those, pinwheels, I think. Leather strapping. There you go. I'm not quite sure what you do with leather strapping, but there you go. Appears to be quite a bit in here. So, leather strapping. I'm going to put the beads in there. See what else I can get in here. That does need to be by themselves. That needs to be by themselves. And I'll throw in this, says decorative ribbon. It is silver. It's got that thing on it. Twisted glitter silver. 5/16 by 10 yards. There you go. You see it's never been used. Yeah. There's no glue in there. Okay, I'm going to put those together. And the last thing I'm going to throw in there is some more, what I would call cord. Probably, definitely feels like nylon. So, you know, how much is there? This much. Throw that in the bag. All this could be yours if the price is right. Bob, tell them what they want. It's getting late. Andy's brain is worse. All right, so what appears to be a lot of leather strapping, the pinwheel beads, the 10 yards of silver ribbon. I thought there was something else in here. Oh, yeah, and the fancy stuff there, and this really isn't anything. I tell you what, I just throw in the markers and leave the rest out. You can go print off your own stuff. This is not that big a deal. I'm gonna keep the folder. And the washable markers, I can't guarantee they're not dry. I guess I could try them, huh? Put the markers in here. Everything for, well, the leather, $5. There you go. Everything you see in here for $5. Good deals. If you missed something today, chances are you might see some of this stuff on the Black Widow channel this next Sunday. One more time. Yeah, of course, everybody in here knows, but if you're catching it on a replay, go check it out. I'm over there on Sundays, most Sundays, almost every Sunday that they're on, along with some other beautiful ladies there that sell their wares. And we sit back and have a good time. And, well, there's a whole lot more people in chat to, you know, for social, because half the fun is just being in chat, right? I mean, I sit and chat on other people's shows because it's a good time. All right. I think I can do 2, maybe 3 more lots of things, and then we'll be done. I do have some stamps down here, if anybody's interested in stamps. But first off, I'm going to be into it. I have a silicone mat. Yeah, it is used. It's got a lot of glue over it. Yep. A lot of silicone. It's silicone, right? Hot glue. Drips on here. Wipes right off. Glue does not stick to silicone, along with a lot of other things. So this was a silicone mat that I used, and I like the contours because it didn't move all over the board, right? Move all over my desk. I will include, I have 2, count them, 2 glue guns. One I'm not so sure about, and the other one looks like it's not been used but a little bit. Grr. Okay. So I've got these two glue guns. This one's seen better days, but it's got the little, stand. This one's got the metal stand. This says Sears on it, so it's probably vintage. And this one just says glue gun. Oh, Art Mines. Yeah, this is Michael's. So this is one of those $8 things, right? This one says Sears on it. Yep. So I'm gonna put those two in there along with the silicone mat, and I've got a big old bag of glue sticks here to fit those glue guns. Started off with 100. There's probably every bit of 50 in there, if not more. But yeah, it is the small ones to fit those guns. Okay, that goes in a thing by itself. This is trash. That goes in a thing by itself. That's trash. Those go together. These go. This is okay. So, just the glue guns, the silicone pad to save your table, and all the glue sticks. $5. There you go. So, yeah. I cannot guarantee the purple glue gun working, but the one from Sears seems to be in pretty good condition. And if it is from Sears, that makes it vintage. And it's probably a little better. So, like I said, I can't guarantee any of them working, but one of the two probably will. And if one doesn't, it's probably the pink one. But, of course, Selena. Okay. Thank you, Selena. Just throw it in your box. You're going to have a big old box again. All right, so let's get that stuff out of the way. I should keep this for shipping, but I'm not gonna. I got a bunch of the paper shred. I got it white and brown paper bag, I guess. And this fabulous Ziploc bag that's missing a zip. But yeah, I don't know. Cheapy stuff. I don't know what else it's used for other than flower arrangements, right? Also will be included with those would be these two things. And in here I have lots of different ferns. This belongs to me. This is stuff I use to create landscapes and jungles and underwater scenes, and it's just a bunch of plastic leaves and stuff. Here, I've ripped these off, and these turn into eyeballs really easily, as you can see. Things like that, seeing that nature. It is what it is. Throw that in with it, and I've got all these craft sticks with it here. That's the last of that. And I could probably just throw those in with it. I got some kind of, somebody's already put it together with the pinwheels bracelet. Got some cord, and these got used for something. Craft sticks. I think she turned it into some kind of magic wand for something. I don't know. And I did have like about 50 of those. Let's just not sell that stuff. It's junk. If anybody wants it, they can have it. How's that? All right, so lot number 1. Pigment ink pad. There you go. Are they any good? Let's find out. Yes. I now have an orange finger. And this one, they do say acid free. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it goes. Oh. This one is deteriorating. Nope. Well, it did work, but it disintegrated as well. Yeah, you get 2 glue guns, all the glue sticks, and the silicone pad. So the drip doesn't hurt the table or whatever. These are all brand new. I did check these. And yes, they're still inky. Yeah, there you go. Ink pads for your stamps. This one's still new in the package. Still has plastic on it. What color is that? It says. Oh no, it looks gold in color. These are still new. They still have sealed plastic. There's red, still sealed. So the only one that looks like got used was the black. Yellow. God, is that yellow or what? Woo! I hate that yellow. And then silver. So those are all the ink pads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The orange one still works. 7 ink pads. 5 of them still sealed. I'll do $5 on all of them if you're interested. Let's see. Oh yeah, up here. Come on, Andy. That's number 24. $5 for 7 ink pads, tested. Well, at least 2 of them are. The others are sealed. For 5. And the last things, the very last things I'm going to sell are all these stamps. One big lot. I did have some other things I pulled out, but I guess I don't have to. Yeah, these are from Rubber Stampede, but that's what they look like. And this says Joyful Christmas Notes by Stampabilities. Everybody that does stamps knows Stampabilities. There you go. Big blot. Musical notes. 1, 2. And everything in this bag as well. Big block. This looks like 4th of July stuff, maybe, or a celebration. It is unused. It's from Posh Impressions. Never heard of that one. But yeah, that's what it is. I have Christmas in here. It says a very merry wish for lots of Christmas cheer. This one is used. This is from Stampendous. Never heard of them. Let's see. 1, 2. I got a bunch of these. These are, yeah, these are cheapy ones here. But unused. It's a Easter egg. Great bargain. Yeah, well, there you go. Easter egg. Here's a chicken with an Easter egg. It is used. There you go. The front, these are all Easter. It is used, but there you got a bunny rabbit in the and here's it's hard to tell what this is, but there you go. And here's some flowers with some eggs all around it. So we got Easter's, Christmas. Yes, there's more. And here's another cheapie. Chickens in a basket with eggs is used. And here's some normal ones. It says, have an utterly wonderful day. Utterly, Udderly. And this is from Stampin' USA. Never heard of them either. But yeah. Have an utterly wonderful day. Just words. And the last one is that. There you go. For edges, I imagine. Or it could be a couple eyes and his nose. Or yeah, just probably an edger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stamps. Couple of big ones in there. Couple of cheapies in there. I do $8 for the whole bag. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and make it $5. Let's move them on out of here. If you're interested at all in 12 rubber stamps for $5, it's number 33. Buy them with the ink. Let's see, what did I say? $5 on the ink too. If you buy the ink with the stamps, what did I say? $5 for these and 5 for these. I'll do $8 for all of it. And that's the last deals I'm gonna show for the night. And I have emptied it. This stuff here is trash. I'll use that for packing. Number 33. You want all of them, Kathy? You want just the stamps, or do you want the stamps and ink both? Let's see, what I say, 5 a piece or 8 for both. Your call. And now I've got, well, I definitely know that one of those stamps works because it's all over my hand. I got you, Kathy. Thank you very much. And that's what I got for you tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your purchases. Thanks for showing up. Could have been anywhere else. Some of you, I know you were. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. And check me out on Sunday on the Black Widow Show and come support everybody else that sells there. Love it. I really do enjoy myself over there. Um, so, yeah, Selena's a sweetheart. She really is. And well, all of them are. So, yeah, that's what I got. Thanks for hanging out. Do you still have sheet music? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably not going to run out of that for a while. As a matter of fact, I got to go through some with Mom tomorrow, so I don't know why I need to go through it at all. She needs to get rid of all of it, but 2 drawers full. I have let's see. I have 2 people written down that want it. Like I said, I'm just going to send it up for free, but you still got to pay for shipping. So depends on how much you want, because when I say there's a lot, I'm not joking. So, some of it's just paper and some of them are booklets, so, but there is a lot. Kathy, just get a hold of me if you want to check it out. If tell me what you want. She's got a lot. So, other than that, thanks for joining me. Everybody have a pleasant night. It's time for me to start boxing. So, I'll dig you.